This time last year, we said a sad farewell to Mr. Tim Poole, and today we revisit him 1 year on. We can tell you that at this moment, Mr. Poole is enjoying his retirement, currently in Meadow Lake Retirement Complex, where he chats up the young nurses with such lines as, "I may be old, but my hips can still grind," and seducing them with stories of the memories he once lived, the life of Poole Grammar School. Here is one of those tales.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, a young man retired from the land in which he lived. Emperor Palpatine has spent a life of squalor in the distant land of Bolton for many years. He grew weary of the Northern way. He had seen his pitiful football team lose far too many times, had realised that his staple diet of chips and gravy, while suitably fortifying against the cruel northern winters, probably did not contain all the nutrients necessary for human life. Palpatine decided it was time to pack his possessions and up sticks to the south. What happened next would affect us all. Palpatine had always been a problem child. He would pull the wings off flies and be told off by his mother for wasting good food. He attempted to tattoo swastikas into his own arm with a biro, and even endure Bolton Wanderers matches every weekend. None of this changed when he entered adulthood. His targets just became bigger. Palpatine spent the next few years terrorising the local Ewoks.
One of these Ewoks was young Anakin Gibbs, a boy so young and innocent that Palpatine knew he could be easily corrupted. Palpatine got to work immediately, spreading his dark ways to young Anakin Gibbs, and, over a number of years and painful operations, young Anakin metamorphosized into the evil Darth Vader.
Darth Vader and Emperor Palpatine joined forces to make one of the most formidable forces the world has ever seen. Their path to world domination would start here in Poole Grammar School. Class by class, department by department, Darth Vader's influence was already well seated in biology, with his henchmen, Darth Syllabus and Boba Lester, in place and waiting, as well as the ample Farker the Hutt. Commanding the legions of stormtroop prefects. Thus the darkness rapidly spread over Poole Grammar School, the teachers unwittingly succumbing to the dark side. Everything was looking pleasing for Emperor Palpatine, but he made one fatal error. He never considered the supply teachers.
The day was a Wednesday, beginning of period 3, and Sir Alan Bennett had just walked into a biology lesson. He got to the door of B2, racing post underarm, expecting to be greeted with his familiar anthem, Alan Bennett's Barmy Army, and smiled to himself as he opened the door. The smile was duly wiped from his face, however, as he was greeted by rows of attentive Ewoks. They stared forwards, trance-like, ready to work. This confused poor Alan. Where was the hysteria? The madness? The anarchy? Not even the offer of a quiz could break the law of his spell. Alan Bennett, dazed and confused by what he saw, sought advice in the only being wise enough in such matters deeply rooted to the Force, B.T. Croder.
I know Obi-Wan master's department, should you look?
After a long journey, Alan arrived in a desolate and isolated master garden. Knoble was the only person to be found.
You must face your greatest fears, Boyle. Only then can you defeat Vader.
How will I do that?
You must raise an army, the balmiest army ever to march across the universe. You must find these people, Boyle. They can help you. Han Solo, and the Anthony Worrell Thompson Sugar Puff Monster. They will be your pilots. Track down the recurring Tanza. He never goes away. Smith 3PO and R2BB, as well as Princess Chase. They and don't forget the mighty Pike Man.
And so it was. Alan Bennett set about marshalling the balmy army, and they began their final assault on the Death Star, biology department. While the rebels distracted the stormtrooper effects, Alan Bennett was free to slip into the back of the biology through the pointless door in the back of B2. Feeling that the force was strong in him, Alan Bennett ventured into the prep room. Alas, he was ambushed by Darth Syllabus. No one has ever seen Syllabus, only his nose. Only his nose protrudes from underneath the sinister black cloak he wears. So, we meet at last. I've told you before, boys, it's all in the subconscious.